Oops, I forgot to change the picture of that thing, the mono wheel thing, to the new, different, slightly unusual project thing that's, well, it's there, but it's also here. But yes, anyway, you know what it is, because, well, you don't know what it is. I'll show you what it is soon. Hello and welcome. It's Wednesday. It's once again come round to be another Wooden Wednesday. Now, obviously, I finished the metal wheel last week. It's right behind me. You can't see it, but you know, it's there, and it works as you saw. But now, today, I'm starting a slightly different project. I think I'm starting and finishing this because it's only a little box of stuff. I'll show you that momentarily. But as ever, I'd like to say hello and welcome personally, and introduce you to the people that are watching along with you. Lord Bartley was in first. He's popped in just before we went live. Then Nat, the Dexterous Crafter, is in, being all modish as well. He's looking after you in the chat there. Then Dad came in, Scaly Models. I've got to say hello to Dad because he's a bit old. He can't. Hello, Dad. You're right. He's getting on a bit. He misses it if you don't make a point of saying hello to him. So. Then who else came in there? Quano Man's come along. Then Eric Graham. Hope you're doing better, Eric. Hope things are improving for you. I know you had a problem the other week, but yep. Hopefully all better. Graham M is also here. Saying evening, Chris. Hello, all you good people, and the others as well. I'm sure he's saying hello to all of you, but you know. Then Mayhem's here as well, saying hello, folks. Dad's saying hello, Chris, in capitals, in bold. He's shouting at me. Yeah. I've just noticed that due to my new camera arrangement, this bit here, the screen thing, is feeling a bit enclosed on me. I might move it to the other side because there's a bit more room over the other. I can't move myself any further over this way because of the bench. But yeah, I think I might move that because then I can do a bit more chilling over this side. And then that's out the way over there. So I shall move that later on for the other streams that I do like this. What we're doing. Hello from Connor as well. He's up and watching whilst it's the holidays. Oh, indeed, it's school holidays. So hello, Connor. Hello, Paige, if you're watching as well. I know you don't watch as much, but yes. Wearing a red t-shirt for him as well. For Dad, yes. Special red t-shirt for Dad. I've got some new t-shirts coming. But I've got a collection of t-shirts that I've cycled my way through, and you might see the occasional double pop-up. Well, you will see the occasional double pop-up because I don't get a new t-shirt for every show. But I try and work through them throughout the course of the weeks and the months. So yeah, I've got a few new ones coming as well. So just to keep things fresh. I fully endorse the t-shirt. Says Mayhem. Yes, yeah, delicious science. There we go. There's everybody. Right, so that's that. I shall push a button to move myself down to the bench, and we'll see exactly what it is that I'm going to be doing this week. So down here, I don't need to move the camera for this one because me being in the corner up there is fine on this, but I'm still here in the corner. But the main activity is going to be down here, as has become traditional. I have the glass of brandy to keep me going. This one is from who was this one? That wasn't Candygram. Did the last one? This is Quano Man. Quano Man sent me this fresh bottle. So thank you very much for that. Connor's saying hello to everyone. Shane's here as well. Good evening, Chris and everyone. Hope you're all well. Lord Barkley says, join a t-shirt club. I get 4 a month in the post. Yeah, I used to get, I used to do the loot crate thing, where they sent a shirt and a few other bits and things here and there. But I sort of drifted away for I got bored with it. But I've picked up the, online things, and I'll occasionally order a pack of a few shirts, and that'll keep me going. I've got a few that I've had tucked away in the wardrobe, like this one, that I haven't worn for a while. So I'm sort of cycling through the ones I've got that might suit some different new ones and things. But they'll be, fun and interesting. I'll make sure I wear a fun and interesting shirt when I'm going to do a live stream. So, not a T with a wolf on it. What sadness. I don't understand what that was. A McNichol. I don't know. Oh, a T with a wolf on it. Okay. No. I don't think I've got any with wolves on them at all. No. But I've got lots. Yeah, you'll see some different ones. Right, let's see. That's everybody. Skullfish is here, is he? I haven't noticed. What? There is. We have a skullfish. I like it when Skullfish arrives. It lets me press the button. Lee Eagles is here saying hi, everyone. We have apparently 23 concurrent viewers at the moment. So welcome to all of you. If you're new to my streams, then by all means, you're obviously more than welcome to watch, but you should also get into the chat, because the chat's where the fun things happen. Now this was I say kit, it's sort of a thing bought for me by my wife, who just saw it, you know, I thought Chris will build that, and she was right. Lord Barkley says 60 t-shirts, wife hates me on ironing day. Well yeah, but you only wear one a day anyway, so it doesn't really matter how many you've got. If she's only ironing every 60 days, then yes, there's going to be a lot, but if, you know, yeah, anyway. So yes, this is apparently from the Wasteland collection. It looks like this one is the tech prototype, which looks much the same as that, but with less guns, or twiddly bit, I don't know, but yeah. She saw it, she bought it, so I'm build it. That's the way it works. Now it says on here, as glue and batteries are prohibited from being carried by air transport, which isn't strictly true. Such accessories are included in the product itself have been removed. We apologise for the inconvenience. Now you don't need any batteries for this, but it does say something about glue, I think. I'll tell you why I think it does in a minute, because it's not terribly clear. We have this about the tech prototype, but I don't understand it because I don't read Japanese. But yeah, I don't know what that means. It might be information about it. It's the 00002, so it's obviously part of that series that I pictured on the box. Scaly Model said, you obviously answered my question, Chris, and being old, I didn't hear it. I don't know what the question was. What? Oh, it's Athel. I thought I recognised the surname, but yeah. Sajid Saeed is here, saying first time viewer. Welcome. All the people in chat will make you feel comfy and warm and fuzzy and stuff. But yes, absolutely, more than welcome to watch. Let's have a look. Why has the live show gone back to the beginning, says Athel. I don't know. I didn't make it go back to the beginning. You must have clicked the back to the beginning button. I have no idea. Get that allowed, Hailer. I don't know, but I'm not going to scroll back and check things. I see Eric has retracted something, but I can't go back any further than that without digging out the mouse and scrolling back. But yeah, is that the Brio camera you're using? Humph, as scaling models in capitals. This one, no. This one, yes. I picked up a new camera and a mic surround thing for this. I'll go back to the. Hello. Yes. It's not recording in 4K because tech and everything can't. Streaming in 4K is very intensive. I can technically do it, but the software I'm using won't like it. So this is only in normal K, 1K, 2K. I don't know how many Ks it is. Normal 1080, normal HD. But yes, it's better lens, better optics, better everything. Basically, it's got some the HDR thing, so I should be looking as good as I possibly can, or as bad as I possibly can, depending on which way you want to look at it. But yes, this is the quality that you can expect. At some point I may be able to upgrade the other camera to a better quality one as well, but I figured the best bit to do would be me on there, because then for the normal live streams that's all set up. For the bench stuff, it's 1080. It's fine. It's the same resolution, but not quite as nice. But yeah, it was that one I meant to Dad. Yep, it was indeed. In litres, says Lord Barkley. I don't know what that was for. Right, so yes, this is the instructions for the kit that I'm going to be building today. It's got pictures and numbers and little diagrams that I think mean glue, but it doesn't make a great deal of sense. We have a bag of bits. There's like little washers and metal bars, which I'm assuming there's 38 of and 18 of. We have the, I hesitate to say sprues, but they sort of are, but they're also sort of not. They're wooden laser cut things, like the previous kits that I built, the U-Gears submarine. Was that a U-Gears submarine? Anyway, the model aviator, the monowheel, that sort of thing, but obviously a cheaper material. It's already a bit warped and I haven't even opened it yet. Let me get, yeah, look, it's not quite flat. There are 3 of them with things on it, quite easily labelled, so it's easy to work out. But yeah, I'm not expecting terribly impressive things from it, but it will be fun, and it's, you know, something to do. So let's progress on with stage 1. You may be wondering why I've got extra stuff. Glue. It's normal super glue. It's DIY time with Tommy Walsh super glue. Now these tubes are fine, but they dry up and become useless very, very quickly. And that one apparently has decided to leak out very quickly. So I tend to use one when I need it, and it will probably just get used the once, and then that will be the end of it. Let me get a tissue out to put that on, because I don't want to get it all over my bench. And a cocktail stick for the applying of. You can see I've been using one already that's got itself stuck to the, so that's what that's for. So beginning the build, if I am, by the way, in any way not broadcasting properly, if you can't hear me, can't see me, the sound's going crazy or anything, do let me know. You can put it in the chat. I've got the chat in front of me, whichever way I'm looking, so I can hopefully catch most of the things that go on in chat. If I don't, by all means type it again, type it in bold capital letters so I've got a good chance of seeing it. If you do want to use the super chat, that option is down there on the bottom of the chat thing for you. It will put it in a big coloured box and make it flashy beepy noises and things, so I can't possibly miss it. I've never missed one yet, that's all I can say. I possibly could miss it, but chances are I wouldn't. But that's there. If you do need to contact me, apart from live now, the email address for me is down there, chris@grossmodels.uk. Obviously, grossmodels.uk is also where you can see my media empire. I put posts on there occasionally. I obviously got the Facebook page, the YouTube channel, everything else. You can find it all. The Eagles is for some reason keeping saying moist. I don't know why. I like the word moist. It's a very nice word. It's descriptive. It's one of those words that sounds like what it is. When you hear the word moist, it feels slightly moist. It's just lovely. Like pop. It's got that, it's not like pop, it's completely different, but anyway. Let me get on with this. This is obviously C, B, but they're quite A. They are labelled in A, B's and C's. So it looks like we have A1, which is one of these from up here. Hopefully this will just pop out. It does indeed. He says slap it on for some reason. I don't know why he says that. I've got a button to do that.
Slap it on.
So I don't have to say it myself, because yeah. Muse is here as well. Hello. That's it, and that's it. There we go. That's up to date. Right, so it says use PC1 as well, which is basically the round things, and 2 are the tubes. Tubes is another word. It looks like it says do that and then do another one, so you end up with 2 of them. So I'm going to get another one of those out. Apparently get an A2 out as well while I'm at it, but I won't. That's that. Now this doesn't come with any sandpaper or anything like that. I'm not going to be worried about it, to be honest. It's got that sort of... I haven't found any noticeable nubs or anything on there. It's going to be a sort of a bit rough and ready build, this one. So I'm going to get out a collection of bits and leave half of them in there, because I'm sure we're going to be using probably not all of them, but certainly most of them. Lee says, sorry Chris, the sugar is kicking in. Sugar is good. I like sugar, nothing wrong with that. Yep. Right, now it looks like that is going in there and being glued in place, because it doesn't sit in there if you don't glue it in place. I'm going to use the paper here as a base and use the cocktail stick just to pick up some super glue, and I shall run that around the edge and do the same again with that one. Now super glue dries pretty quickly, but not instantly, so we'll see how it works and how it goes together and things. So it looks like we're going to need a rod for that one. We're going to need A5s and a C1. So let's get those off. That's a C1, A5. That's these funny shaped things that I'm hopefully not going to pop when they come out. Muse says it's slow today. What? Hey? Scaling Model says my chat is not moving. Muse says I'm here for a bit anyway. Dad says my chat is not moving. It's slow today. Yeah, there's not so many people talking in the chat today. There's 20 people watching, but they're not all typing in chat. So, there we go. Vampy had to work today and it's his birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Vamp. I know you're not watching, but you pass on my birthday wishes to Vampy. And my apologies that he had to work on it, but yeah, there we go. Lee Eagle says my job is safe at McLaren now. That's always good to know. Congratulations on keeping your job. It's not nice when things are up in the air, as it were, especially with the current global everything. So nice to hear that you're staying where you are, where you like it, and you're necessary. Sprue and Glues here. Sorry for being late. I was busy being ill. Yeah, as long as you're not passing anything on, because we don't want, you know, anything getting passed on to other viewers. No internet viruses and things. So hopefully everything's all okay. It says you need to see one as well, which looks like the same, but that's thicker. This is a thicker sprue than the others. That's interesting. Yeah, quite drastically thicker than that. So we've got C1 going that way up in the middle. One of them going the other way up, that side of it. And one of them that way up, that side of it. So we've got the sort of claw arrangement there, which you probably can't see. Have you finished the brandy yet, says Lee. Nope, this is only the second glass or so of it. I keep it for the live streams. This is purely for your enjoyment as well as mine, because you can enjoy me enjoying it. I wouldn't waste it by just drinking it alone. So this is, you know, for the live streams. It's a very nice aroma to this one. I like this. So I've put in a bit more than I had last time, because it's a new bottle. You're allowed to. But hopefully I've timed it right, so that's the right amount for the string. So that glue in there hopefully is dried. It's sort of dryish in there. That feels, yeah, that'll do. These are going to go on either end. Let's see. I haven't tried any of this in the you know, practice. I haven't practiced, so I'm assuming that these are going to be quite a tight fit, because it doesn't say you need to glue these in place. So yes, that feels to fit quite securely onto there. And that one on that side, I think I've just popped that out of the glue. Yes, right. The glue takes a little bit longer than that to set. So what I shall do is add a touch more to both sides of that. And I'll leave that to one side while we build the rest of things. And hopefully, by the time I come around actually having to fit this to stuff, that will be properly dried and secure. So we'll put that over there, that way up, and give that a chance to dry off properly. Sprue and Glue says, can I ask what is the new project? This is it. It's oh, let me grab the box. It is this from a Wasteland. I don't know who makes it or any theme. It's not a big thing. It's just this, which is the tech prototype, which is going to look a bit like him, a bit like that. Hopefully, when it's finished. I can't tell you any more about it because I don't understand Japanese, but by all means, freeze frame it and check it out for yourself. But yeah, that's what it is. It's a kit my wife picked up for me, just because she saw it while she was, you know, browsing online and things, and thought that would be fun for Chris to build, and I agreed. So here I am, building it. So that was that. That's that. I've built one of them. There we go. Then it looks like we're building some other bits. So I need another two of the tubes, two of the washers, one of the tubes, an A3, A4 and A2. So 2, 3 and 4 from the A. We've got 2, a 3 and a 4. So this isn't intended to be a complete new series. It's probably just going to be one. We've got Scott's in as the Junk Works, his new channel. So pop along, make sure you subscribe to that. Let's see which order I've got to get these in. So we're going to have the washer on one side, then the tube. So let's get the tube through the washer. So that holds that on there. Then we've got that one on there, then the round one, then the square one, and then another washer. And it seems like that works, except there's a bit too much room. So I'm just going to push the washers on a bit more from both sides. Scott's got his new channel working. He's got some videos up on there already. New one coming up the weekend apparently, so looking forward to that. Spid is here saying hello. Hello Spid, welcome. Right, so we've got that looks a bit like that. Does that say make 2 of them, do you think? I'm thinking he's got 2 arms, and I think this is an arm. But if it is, we'll come back and make another one. That's not a problem. It's sort of only showing making 1 of each. But I'm pretty sure it does mean 2. So I've done that bit. It looks like that. There we go. There we go. Then it's putting that together and gluing that together on there. So yes, that's going to go onto there. But I'll leave that to dry. So I will build another one. I'm going to build all of that again. Because I'm sure, yeah, it's exactly the same. So let's build another one of those. I might do it in a slightly different order this time. I think I'm going to glue those bits in there first, then build the other bit, and then put the rest of this together. That seems to be a more sensible order. That glue that I've got out there is still okay, so that means that it's obviously not dried yet. Well, that's getting very sort of tacky, so hopefully that means it's going to dry on this quicker, and then the other bits are definitely going to be dry before I need to worry about them. So that's those 2. I'll put them to one side. Gonna go cook noms, says Mayhem. You're on the big telly. I like being on the big telly. You can see my huge hands. I could show me huge face, but that means scaring people again. I won't do that. I've got the, just a little face up here, but yeah. Right, so that's that. I do need the other bits for that, so let's get them off of there while I'm here. Need that one. So how has all your Wednesdays been? Are you doing alright? Sensible. Me. Sensible you, says Spid. Yeah, I occasionally have moments of sense. They're few and far between, but I like to make the most of them when they're there. So that's those 2 that I need for that. I'm going to need that, that and that. And that. So that's to go with those. This is the new bit that I'm just about to build now. So I need that and 2 more of them. That's that. I need another bar to go through them when I'm ready. That's that. Right, I think I'm sorted. Sal's here saying g'day Chris and all. G'day Sal. Happy morning time, or really early in the morning, or late at night. I can never remember. I'm terrible with remembering things. Seems like a good opportunity to start asking about time and telly. So wait, what time zone are you in? What's your current time? And what have you been watching on telly? Not necessarily live now at the moment, because that's probably me. But I mean, if you're watching a series of something that you would like to recommend to other people, or just finished a film, or what's been going on in your telly viewing. I'm still watching Bones. I think I'm on season 8 at the moment, so getting towards the end, 2/3 of the way through ish. So yeah, still enjoying that. It's getting a little bit repetitive, a little bit samey, but all TV shows do eventually. I mean, it's 8 seasons in, so it's bound to be, Muse says EST USA. Yeah, but is that what's the actual time? What is it? I mean, here it's where are we? 7:25 in the evening time. So what's the actual time you're at? Is it like early morning, late night? I don't. It takes me ages to work out what you're talking about, East Coast and stuff. So help me out. Let me know. So yeah. Don't watch much telly, says Muse. Well, it doesn't have to be actual telly. We accept YouTube series as answers. So feel free to let us know anything that you binge watching a series of, or anything like that. That glue didn't work at all, did it? I thought leaving that a little bit longer would work, but it obviously didn't. It might be that this super glue is rubbish. It's also possible. It feels like it's okay. I'm going to get some more out. If at first it doesn't work properly, then get some more glue out. Now this Tamiya paint holder that I'm using is just an old one that I use for basically for putting super glue on, because generally it works quite well, and using a cocktail stick gives you the precision-ish placement, and you can get small amounts onto it, so it generally works quite well. So that's that bit. I don't need that. Let's come back to this one, which seems to be okay at the moment. That seems to be working. Let's have that down there. Let me have a quick drink of my other beverage. I have a glass of Coke over here behind me because I don't want to just do the brandy. Sprue and Glue's going to change his name to Spew something. I saw it, read it, and thought, yeah, it's moved and I can't see it. It's gone. Let me find my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. I'll have to scroll back up and find it. Sprue and Spew. There we go. Because he's not well at the moment. Oh. All the mint magnum, says Mayhem. Muse says it's 2:25 PM. Almost time to get ready for work. Oh, you had the morning off. That's right. That's quite nice. Yeah. Sal says it's 4:24 AM on Thursday. Watching again from the start the X-Files. I started watching the X-Files again. Probably a year or so ago. Got a couple of seasons in and then drifted away, got distracted by something else and started watching something different. But yeah, X-Files is very good. I do enjoy those. Right, so this needs to go on there, but that's pushed through further than it should be. So I'm going to have to push that back that way from that side. And that needs to be glued in. So I'm going to put some glue on the sides of that, being careful not to get them on the claws, because I think the claws are still meant to move and close in and out and stuff. So let's get that glue on there and get that on there. So that should sit like that. That sort of works. Okay, so I'll leave that to one side now. I would leave it, but it's still stuck to my finger. So that'll do that. Okay, I'm going to do the same again with this one. So again, bit of glue on here. Obviously this is not as good fitting, hence the need to glue it. But hopefully it'll be an interesting sort of model at the end. I'll also push that one through. So I've got room for the claw thing to fit in there. That one goes on there. And we'll just sit there like that. That'll do, I think. Put that to one side as well. I'll work afternoons, Chris, so I'll always have the morning off to Muse. That's always nice, but does that mean you have to work late? But, yeah. Good news on the SpaceX launch yesterday. Oh, I missed that one. Did they add another one, did they? Good. Muse says Vampy and I were watching Love, Death and Robots, but he's having computer issues, so that's on hold. Yeah, computer issues are going around a bit at the moment, and a few people are having trouble at the minute. Ray says in Malta the time is 8:30 PM. Shane is 7:26, and Laser Creation World on YouTube. The guy's an amazing kit builder and kit and diorama builder, making his own laser cut buildings. I like this sort of stuff, but is he making it out of wood or plastic? What? I don't know, plastic laser cut plastic might not work. That might more melt things. I'm just seeing that my volume is bouncing quite high at the moment, so I shall turn myself down slightly. Do let me know if that's too quiet now. I don't think it's made a great deal of difference, but it saves me having to, you know, whisper and talk quiet. I can talk slightly more quietly, but I don't like to talk too quiet because I feel like I'm whispering at you, and you might like that, but I don't like doing that. Graham M 826 here. Really only watching YouTube and Netflix these days. Yeah, I don't watch much normal TV now. But yeah, Amazon Prime and Netflix and YouTube, they do it, don't they? You know, basically TV on demand is the way forward. It's always going to be what you want to watch when you want to watch it. Probably no adverts, or adverts you can skip through. So yeah, it seems to be the way forward by the looks of it. Annoying ending though, with no real resolution to the story, says Spid on Man in the High Castle. Was that I've not watched it. I started watching the first episode of it and didn't really get into it, so I might be completely on the wrong here. But as far as I understand it, it's an alternate universe thing, but it's... Sorry, I'm just trying to think while I'm doing this and putting that through there, and then, oh yeah, that is right. But the first series was the book. There was a novel written called The Man in the High Castle, and the first series was basically the book. But then they went and did 2 more series of it, and that's where things got a bit confusing to me, because there isn't a book for them to work it off of. So did they just make up more story, or how did it work? Chris does ASMR. Yeah, I don't really, but yeah. 10 Rillington Place is an awesome film, says Furunglu. I don't know that one either. Muse does half shifts normally, so it's not that bad. That's alright then, yeah. Apart from them not getting so much money, but you know. Yeah. Mayhem's got a vote for Love, Death and Robots. I want a sequel series. I think I've heard of it, but I haven't actually watched it. But yeah. Shane says, yes Chris, wood laser cutting. His dials are mind-blowing, well worth a quick look. I shall... Well, to be honest, I'll completely forget and not bother looking. But if you do remind me later, I'll try and keep an eye on it, or send me a mail or a message or something. I'll wouldn't mind checking it out, but I've already forgotten the name of the guy, so I'll have to go back through the chat and find it. But Mayhem says, I've also discovered the joy of coffee without milk. Spid will be your best friend forever. He'll be with you very soon. Asking about that. Proper coffee doesn't need milk, says Muse. You could, Chris. I don't know what I could now, but right. Yes. Speed's been watching Stargirl, DC superhero thing, cheesy but great fun. Yes, I've watched all of the Arrow universe series to a greater or lesser extent. I've got the last of each of them to sort of catch up on when I get round to it. Stargirl is definitely on the list of ones to watch. I just haven't got round to it yet. Muse says, what I get paid is plenty, that's why I went down to half shifts almost 5 years ago. Very cool. Yeah, if you can still get money for working less, then that's definitely a plan. I need A7s. I think I'm going to have to make another one of these as well, so I'm sort of, yeah, I've got double bits for all of these, so I'm pretty sure I'll be making more of these as time goes by. Right, so I've done that bit with that and there. These are going through there, like that, and then that's going on over there, like that. Oh, separate, like that, okay. That will go on. I don't know, I assume that's some sort of shoulder arm assembly. So that's going on there. Doesn't say to glue it. But I don't know if it's going to... It's been quite a tight fit. Might just be because I haven't put it together properly. Those bits seem like they're too close together, but that's okay, that's gone on. And that one the other side has also gone on. So yeah, no need for glue on that bit. And it's definitely some sort of arm assembly there. Hugh says, less time there, but surely not working any less. I understand what you mean. Hugh says, you could do ASMR. You just mean I could do things without talking. Yeah, I can't. My mouth doesn't work that way. I just have to do the talking. When I'm doing anything or playing a game, or obviously not when I'm just doing it for myself. When I'm making a video or streaming, I can't leave dead air there. I don't know if back in my genes I've got some sort of broadcasting gene, but empty air, just there's something about it that if there's too much silence on a video, it just feels wrong. It's just Sal says he's got a photo with Stephen Amell and Arrow. Very cool. Yeah, he seems like a nice bloke as well. I've seen a few of his sort of behind the scenes videos and Facebook posts and things like that. He seems like a nice guy. Mayhem says, wait a minute, the universe went wonky. Tony posted 2 Attack on Tank videos. Yes, Tony has returned. Helgen35 has returned to the land of YouTube after about 2 years absence, I think he said. He is back in the saddle. He's got some videos of the Attack on Tank that I think he's done all of them to finish it, but hasn't posted them yet, or there's something about that. So yes, pay attention and you shall see. There will be more videos upcoming from him shortly. I've just got these A8s out, and they don't look like the ones in the picture. Oh, they do if you hold them that way. Okay, I've got you. That's that way round. So that goes on the top there, like that. It does go like that, but it doesn't hold in, but that's okay. And they go on there, which it doesn't matter which side, because it's ambidextrous. So they go on either side like that, and then that goes on the top there, like that, and we'll need gluing because that's never going to hold on its own. So let's get some more glue while this stuff's still liquid. Put some across the bottom there, that should do it. That's sort of the only place it's really making contact, so that better do it. That across there, and that is down there. Got some more bits to put onto the outside there. That says glue. Oh, that does say glue. It's got down there, look. Okay. You need more brandy, Chris. I don't at the moment. I'm fine for brandy, thanks. So yeah, Chrono Man sent me some, and I'm working my way through it. It's lovely though. Nat's jealous of Sal. Oh, because of the Stephen Amell. Yep. Did you watch the film that he did with Robbie? The Code 8, I think it is. I bought that when it went live, and now it's on Prime or Netflix or whatever. But yes, well worth watching that. I quite enjoyed that. I'm going to get out the rest of these bits and build the other arm, giving the hands time to dry, and that bit that I've just glued time to dry really as well. So I'm just going to pop out all the bits that are doubles of bits that I've already done. I think it was just that. I haven't done anything B yet, so it's just that big bit there. I think I'm going to need to delve into the bag for some more bars, more metal tubes. Right, they were there, that was there, they were down here, they were up there, and that was there as well. Right, so I need a tube. It's a tube, it's just a bar really. You need lots of these. So 2 at the moment. I'm going to need 1 more tube bar thing for that. Let's just get some more bits out. There we go. Let's have a look. Mayhem says, wait, Gross Models, does that mean Tony will appear on Mondays? Not at the moment, unfortunately. His working shifts don't allow him to be free on Monday evenings at the moment. We keep telling him he's got to sort it out and turn up. He wants to, but he just can't at the moment. So at some point, I'm sure he will, but at the moment, not quite. Speed says Code 8 was good. Muse has got to go later on. Don't have too much fun now. No, it'll be watching me. There won't be any fun. We'll make sure not to have any fun. Thanks, Muse. Enjoy work. Have a good evening later on. Got to get another slap it on from the skipper, says Sahid. Indeed you can.
Slap it on.
I keep him ready to go at a moment's notice. I've also got a Colin if you need him.
Pigeons, 'cause they coo.
You never know when you might need a Colin. Because, you know, it's always good to have a Colin ready. Muse has got to go. Bye, Muse. Bye, Muse. Universe accepts anyone apart from me. When things start in a place where I'm doing them, something bad will follow. Says Mayhem. Absolutely. Sal got Emil to hold his flamethrower prop at him. Yeah, created for the Thing movie cosplay. Very cool. Right, let's see what I'm doing with that. That's that with that. And a tube, a washer on the end. I have already done the other tube with the washers in the middle. So that goes on the other side of that. Wait, Chris, you're not supposed to agree with me, says Mayhem. But yes, what? I don't know. But you said, oh, about something bad following, right? I thought you meant about Tony appearing on Mondays. Oh, right. There was other things. It was these that go on there like that. Now there is no Skipper Ted tonight, unfortunately. Ted was going to be doing some more of his Universal Carrier tonight after me at sort of 9 o'clock. But he's been absconded by work and busy and stuff, so he's not going to be streaming tonight. But he should still be about on Sunday. On Sunday, I've done that all right? Yes, I have done that right. I was just thinking I hadn't, but I have. But yeah, because that bit then goes on there. But I've got to do this. It doesn't matter. It's going to go the other way around anyway because it bends. Yes, Ted should indeed be having some more Baneblade Sunday on Sunday. Funnily enough, that's when he does it. But this week should be, if we can figure out how Ted can do it, a joint one. I'm going to be joining Ted because it's the last Sunday in the month. So we figured we'd do our super team up. Because it's the last Sunday in the month. So that should be fun to join Skipper Ted again. Or rather, well, last time he was on my channel. So this time we're on his channel. That's the plan anyway. We'll let you know closer to the time, or knowing us, just before the time. Make sure it is actually happening. But that should be the plan. And then the week after that is my turn again, I think. Yes, because Ted did this week, didn't he? Ted did Sunday, just gone. So this is the join up one, and then next week will be mine. There we go. Double Warhammer. Yeah, well, yeah, two of us, but still Warhammer all day because of everyone doing it, but yeah. That's the plan. Right, so that's there, about halfway through this page, and there's not much on the other page. So it's looking like a normal length stream for building this. Let's see, on this we're putting on a 10. So I'm going to get all of these off. There's two on either one. Whichever one you want to say, you know, stuff like that. So we've got two of those. I haven't put the hands on it yet. Should I have done that yet? No, not yet. That's after these. A10 and A11 as well to go on the other side. Okay. So A10's up and down. 11's backwards and forward and out, left and right sort of sides. Tag Team Z. That sounds rude. I'm not. No. What? Right. There we go. So that's those. I don't know where that is from. I won't worry about that. So this was the first one I did, so that should be dry, if not dry. So these are on the top now, which the cut out bits down the bottom. So it's just going to go on there like that. It says to glue those as well. But what I'm going to do is hold those together like that, and then hold these together, or one of these on there, and glue that. No, I can't glue that. What's the best way of doing this then? Right, I'm going to put some glue on there in the little divots. Put that on there. Then turn it over and do the same on the other side. I don't need more glue. I'm going to get through this tube of glue, I think. Thing is, you can't get it all out at once because it will just dribble everywhere and dry up before you get to the end of it. That's that one. So that's another one of those on the bottom. Okay. What we got? Cynical Steve, evening gang. Sorry I'm late. Scrap build hover bike broke down. Well, that's what you get for riding around on scrap built things. They break. So that's that with that one on there. And then I've got to do the same again on the other side while using all the other fingers of my hand to hold them all together. That one on there. So we've made a square tube. Everyone's talking, everyone's good. Everyone's good, that's great. So we have that now created like that. That's definitely an arm now, isn't it? So momentarily I'll be putting the wrist onto that, but I'll leave that to dry first while I do the same again to this one. So while I'm doing this, talk amongst yourselves, obviously. Make sure you're all doing all right and surviving in the sort of still lockdown times. Things are getting a little bit more back to normal. Is it Wednesday today in the UK? So Thursday tomorrow, and then on Friday the new law thing comes in with having to wear a face mask when going into shops, which is going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out. Personally, I've been wearing face masks in shops since it became a thing since people started saying it was a good idea, basically. I thought, that's a good idea, we'll do that then. So it's not going to affect me in that way at all. Although, being a shopkeeper, it will affect me from the other side of the counter. I see how many people on this week, at the end of the week, change their habits and do come in masks. We've had quite a lot of people coming in wearing masks, but also quite a lot not. So it'll be interesting to see how it being law changes people's behaviour. Nat's given up trying to make our face masks, so I was conceded to buying them. You were making them, but we saw them, and they seemed alright. Did it not work out? What was the problem with it? Mayhem's asking Steve who's got any scratch building tips. Yeah, he could have his own show. Steve's saying, what are you building, Chris? I'm building... Oh, that. It's the tech prototype from Wasteland. I don't think it's an actual thing. It's just what it is. It's a little single kit wooden laser cut thing, like the normal Wooden Wednesday stuff that I do, but just a one-off figure sort of kit. So let's get that on there with that going up and down, or side. It's got sideways on that. I'll have it sideways. I don't know that it actually matters, and it doesn't actually fit. Does it fit that way? It fits that way, so I'll have that one that way. Maybe I've got one way and one the other. So that will go in there. The claw hand will sort of work depending on how tight that end is. So we'll go with that. That looks good to me. I'm going to get some more glue out because I think I used the last bit. Shane's asking Spid about a video. I can't remember what video you said you watched, but if you can let Shane know where you found it, what channel or anything. Being that Spid is a mod on the channel, he's able to post links. So feel free to do that, Spid. That goes on there, that way around. So it does turn, so I can just turn it around to whichever way I need it. So that will go on there, like that. So we've got 2 arms built. That's alright, it feels like I'm accomplishing something. Steve says about his scratch building, just do it. Best way to learn anything. Yep, well, especially with scratch building, there's no plans or anything, just stick stuff together and see how it goes. Graham says, good man, I work retail too, no mask, no entry here in France. Yeah, I mean, in the UK, it's, so on Friday, 2 days' time, it's becoming law to have to wear a mask in shops. Not outside of shops or anything, but just when you go into a shop, you have to be wearing a mask. Up to £100 fine, apparently, but obviously not enforceable by the shop people. It's police enforceable, and they're not going to be everywhere, obviously. So it's one of those, you know, if someone comes in not wearing a mask, you can politely say, excuse me, you should be wearing a mask. But, you know, in theory, you can deny them entry, but that's just going to cause more hassle and trouble, isn't it? Spid says, we'll see if I can post a link. Chris won't mind, as it's Mike, and he ignores me anyway. I just said you could, but I said, but... Right, there we go. Now, we're on step 7 of several. I need C4, C5, A18 and A17. Okay, let's get 17 and 18. I've got 2 of each, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing the same again just afterwards. So there's 17 and 18, and I need a C4 and a C5. Just leaving me with some C3s. C4, you remember, anyone remember the C4? The Sinclair C4? Or was it C5? Was it C5? The little battery powered, really low bike thing that was dangerous because trucks and big cars couldn't see you because it was really low down to the ground. Right, this has all got to be glued together apparently, so I'm going to put some glue across there. Put that on there. Then that thick bit goes on there, so let's put some glue on the bottom of that. On there. And then this has got to go into all of it, so I put some glue on the post of that. And shove that into there. Wiggle it around a bit until I can shove it down even deeper. There we go. So that is whatever it is. I don't know what it is. A foot? I think it might be a foot. So I'm going to do that again. I enjoyed it so much the first time, I'm going to do it once more. What link where says Dad? And Spid put a link in. It's an e-model, so it's on theirs first. I wasn't sure what it was he was talking about, what we were asking about, but... Right, there we go, that's that. Let's do the same again. So, glue across there, with that on there. I'm going to do this one differently. I'm going to glue this bit, and push that through there, and then glue that bit, and that should line up more easily to that. Ta-da! That's a better way of doing it. I'm sure it's almost even worked. Steve's saying about his scratch built Bane blade. With the Bane blades, just thought, what if Primaris had a Bane blade, would it hover? And it went from there. Yeah, it's just the idea and then making it real. Apparently that link that Spid's put up is not meant to be a public link. So I shall remove that. Don't use that, apparently. I haven't been paying attention to what it was, but yeah, don't put that up again, Spid. It's a secret link. I don't know what it's a secret link to, but shh, don't tell anyone. Right, so that was the foot. Now I need to use the C5. So once again, I'll get both of them off of there because of things. I'll get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. All done. I've got to finish because I've finished my brandy. But I won't. I'll keep going. I'll man through, and I won't refill my glass because bad things might happen if I do that. All right. A25. Keep reminding Lewis about the face mask for Friday so I can go in the services. Yes, he's going to need them basically wherever he goes. But yeah. So that's that. Those two for that. This for that. How is it? What? Is that going down? That's just going on there like that. Yeah, it looks a bit like that. Let's put some glue on there. And that on there. And then some more glue on the other side. And that on there. Making sure those two holes down the bottom there line up, because that's going to be a thing, isn't it? There we go. Dave said the A25 is near Sevenoaks, Chris. What? Where? Who? What? I don't know. That's why I can't see it then. Maybe soon, says Shane. Yeah, apparently. Thought it was live as it popped up on mine earlier. Apologies. Ah, right. Dad put a video up, but it shouldn't have been live yet. But he did make it live, but it's not yet again. So shh. Like Chris said, there's no rules to scratch building. I've just always done it. Want something from a film that doesn't exist to buy? Make it yourself. Even if it's rubbish, it's still fun to do. Absolutely. If you're building stuff and it's not fun, then you're doing it wrong. Because it should always be fun. It needs more glue for the next bit. Right, that's that one. Then we need A23 and 19. Is it just... There's 4 19s. Why am I only getting one of them? Or 2 of them? Don't know. Put that out there. Let's get another one because I need one for the other side. There. 23. 22. The numberings don't work properly. A20, A24, A22. I'm assuming that it's those ones then, because it looks like that shape, and they haven't got any numbers on them. So I'm gonna cheat and use them because I think it's probably them. Sal says my kids' soccer games just got restricted to 1 parent per kid again. They'd gone out of lockdowny type thing, but now I've gone back to it. That's not good. I do need 2 19s, I'm just not paying attention. Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. I've not seen it. I'm aware of it, but I haven't seen it. It's one of those films that I'm sure everyone should watch, sort of thing. But it just holds no interest to me, so I just haven't bothered. Right. Oh look, I've got the other shaped one over there. That must be the 22s. The instructions are not ideal for this, but you can pretty much make it up from, what bits fit where. So this is going to be some sort of surround that goes around that, with obviously that on there. So that's going to go there, with that next to it, on both sides. Like that. And that on that side. So it's all just glued together. Okay, so I'll put some more glue on. Ugh, I've got some glue on the cap and it's glued the lid back on, but it's all okay. I've got away with it. I'm not leaving it for long, and even if I do, then it's fine. So let's put some glue around here. Actually, I'll just put some glue around the edge where it's all going to go, and that should work, shouldn't it? Basically, that's how it's all going to go, so it doesn't need to glue to each other. It's just going to all glue to the inside bit, I think. I'll let you know if it works. Well, you'll be able to see if it works. As long as I don't glue my fingers to it, you'll be able to tell. Well, that has glued on there. Just move it so it's sort of sitting in the right place, or sitting flush with the rest of it, so that should be okay. Steve was thinking of doing a short how-to, not a video, but a series of pictures showing me building another bike with notes on what I'm doing, yay or nay. Yes, but do a video as well. Sal says we had it under control, but now we're going through a second wave. Yeah, I know New Zealand have done it very well, haven't they? Well, they had done it very well, and then I think they let people back in, and it's come back a little bit. It's such a nasty, easily transmittable disease. It's such a high contagion rate. But hopefully everyone will get it under control and sort it out, as long as your population's not, you know, complete idiots. There's a good chance that people will start to follow scientific, and dare I even say it, governmental advice, and we'll all start to see the other side of it. Right, that's that one. Doesn't feel as secure as the other one for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, that's that. Right, let's get some more glue on that, because that's not right, that one. For some reason, that's not as sticky. Pretty sure it's all together as it should be, but it just doesn't feel quite the same. Now it's not the same. That bit's not on there. That bit is. There we go. That's squidged just that little bit harder. No, that's still not holding. That's strange. Let me get some more glue out. If in doubt, put more glue on it. Now the nice thing about Ted not being around tonight is I've got no deadlines. I can go as long as I want. Not that I'll go for a long time anyway, but you know, I don't have to clear the decks for Ted. I was thinking about taking up another game stream as Ted's not about, but I've decided not to. I'm quite tired, so I might have an early night. There we go, that's that. That's that, and that. It looks a bit like that. Yes, it does, sort of. Then I've got to put that with the thing either side, so I'm going to need even more bars out. More bar. Tube either end, but you can't put the second tube on, you know, but there we go. Might be a slideshow with voiceover, not set up for proper filming, and no clue how to go about it. But if I can do proper filming, well, I say proper filming, if I can do any type of filming, anyone can do any type of filming. All you need is a bit of clear space, so you might have to clear off your laptop, a little bit of clear space, and then point your camera at it, and then just talk to people while you're doing things. It's very easy. Right, what was this? This was connecting the foot to the ankle. So that's going through there. Like that. That's going through there. Now this obviously could be painted, but I'm not going to, because I'm far too lazy. I shall be leaving it in its unpainted, assembled view. Put some more glue on this. It's felt again a little bit wobbly. And the outside bit of this is only connected on one side, so it might be a little bit wobbly, but it might not. So yeah, if in doubt, put more glue on. Super glue should work okay with this as well. It's not, you know, ideal for wood, but it should still be okay. And this is doing the same. Getting that lined up through there. That goes through all of it. You can see that one's moving around a lot. Probably just not dry yet. Pushing that through there. I'm going to leave that to wobble. I don't mind if it wobbles. That's okay. Right. That's that. And that's that. So that's that bit. Next up. Looks like we're getting beat. It's not telling me what parts to use. So I'm going to use these parts. Because they're one of the few parts that I've got left. It's one of them going on to one of them by the looks of it, and I'm pretty sure the other one's going to do exactly the same, so that's loose, so I'll get rid of that first. And I'll pop that one out. Oh, these are the sides. Okay, so I'm going to get the other one out as well. That's obviously the front, and that's the back. Okay, that makes sense to me. I'll pop that one out because that's loose as well. I think that's probably the face and the eyes. So I'm going to need these. Spid says my comment is deleting, no idea why, but it's not been made a film. It's by an author called Roberta Kagan. I don't know what you were doing. I only deleted one of your comments because you sent that link that Dad said you shouldn't have. I haven't said you can't send any more links. I don't think it's making anything to ban you from doing anything ever again, but I don't know why it's not, but yeah, people can Google it, I'm sure, if that's what you're talking about. Speed says it's still a hit us here. Tourists are starting to come in now, and we've been quite isolated. Is that your up north problems? Right. That's that. Then there's what? Other bits that. Oh, there must be these tiny bits here. Right. I don't know why they've all of a sudden given up putting numbers on things. Maybe it's because they figured you've got enough bits left. You don't need more numbers. So let's get some more glue out. Hopefully I'm going to make it through before the tube runs out or I glue the lid on completely. Put some glue around the inside of this. So get that on there. Now while I'm doing this, I'm waiting for glue to dry. This is the last of the wooden kits that I've got to hand. It's a few weeks until I need another one. Next week on the Wednesday I shall be doing my nano block building. But the week after I have again run out of Lego. So I shall find something else to do. I've got another different kit to do week after next, so we'll see how things work out with that. But yeah, as I've said, the cost of buying a kit every week to build on these streams, or buying a big kit that lasts 2 or 3 weeks, is getting a bit much over the lockdown. So I'll find something else to do. I do like I like to do Lego and stuff because it's easy and quick and stuff. This stuff is, well, the normal wooden stuff is good fun to do like this, but it takes a bit more setting up. Right, this looks like that goes through there, and then through there, and then there's another bit on the back of that. So that's going to rotate. I do quite like that these are all obviously the same bits, but they're used in different, for different lengths and things, because it doesn't matter if it sticks out in the middle, because, it's alright. Graham M might pop back in later. Mrs M's insisting they head out to the rum bar. Who am I to argue? Absolutely not you to argue with that, no. If you make it back and still can work the telly, we'll see you later. But I would think you probably won't make it back in time, because I'm probably only going to be here for another maybe a half hour-ish. So enjoy the rum. Report back later. Spid says, no, it was auto-deleting, not you. It's a book called You Are My Sunshine. I don't know, were you singing it along while you're typing it in? And was it getting copyright? Right, that's that. I'm assuming that the arms are going to attach on there. It's saying I've got to do the same thing down the bottom with the washer and the bar. I assume that's where the legs are going to fit. That on there. Don't know how far through or what they've got to go, but we'll figure that out as we get to it. Yeah. Yes, going onwards. Tomorrow is of course Thursday, so that's time for another evening with. It's not the last one of the month, although Sunday's the last Sunday of the month. There's one more afterwards, so it is just me and the gang, and my patrons, of course. Not that I'd ever forget my lovely patrons. So that would be tomorrow night from 8 PM. I need a bit that looks a bit like that. That's going to be one of them, isn't it? For some reason I've got... they're different as well. I have one with a hole in the middle. And that's for a leg. Okay, yes, so tomorrow is an evening with the gang. So come along, watch and generally hang out with me and the other members of the gang. We'll just have an hour and a half of general hanging around, chatting, talking about nothing, and of course showing the things from the group, the Gross group, which you're more than welcome to join on Facebook. I shall put that in the chat now. That goes through there, then through there, like that. It does look a bit like that, yeah. Then that goes through there, a bit like that. Doesn't say anything about putting other bits on. It says put one on there, I think. It's getting small. One on the top bit. Okay. Then I've got to put one of these bits on. Over there. Okay, I get that. I think. And then another one goes over that. Right. So far I'm with you. That holds that in place. Oh, then one of these little bits, which are one of the few bits that I've got left over, which are hopefully going to come out okay. Pop, pop. There we go. Yep, that goes on the top. Okay, so that's just holding that together a bit like that. Okay, well that's very, very loose. That's going to have to be glued in. Get some glue across the top of that. And across the edge as well. Hopefully that will work. I'll lay that down while that sets and basically do the same again to the other side by the looks of it. So I need two of these. Looks like I've got one spare bar. Do I need two of them? There's only one of them I'm going to need, I think, isn't it? I don't remember. Certainly going to need a few of those though, so let's pull those back round. Right, let's do that again. What have I got on there? That's this one, this one. Oh, the bar holds that together. Through that, right. So the tube on one end. Going through the outside of that. Going onto there. Yeah, okay, I've got that bit. Then that one goes onto there. Yeah, then that bit goes over the top there. That goes onto that. No, because before I put that on, I've got to put that on there. Otherwise it'll all just fall off. And that would be no fun. Yes, that one on there, then that on there. Then one of them on the end there. Cool. Then another one of these bits to go across the top. Let's put some glue on there first, I think, this time round. Just for the sake of variety. Get some glue in there. Then put that there, and then put some more glue around across and on the faces and stuff. go. And then that can go down there. Right, so far so good. That was all of that. Looks like that and looks like that. Then it's the arms. Let's start with this arm. That's going to go into there. Just like that. It says glue, and I'm going to glue anyway, even if it didn't say to. I'm just going to put a little bit into there. So that will go in there. And on there. So that will rotate. That's going to rotate, and that's just going to sit there and dry. So far so good. I like that. It's working. I like it when a plane comes together. More glue. Not glued the lid on quite yet. Don't need that quite yet either. That's this. Glue time. So hopefully you're all doing okay. So are things getting back to normal in your part of the world? I know, so Sal was saying his has been getting back to normal and then has taken a step the wrong way. But hopefully only for a short while. If you're just tuning in, this is what I'm building. The tech prototype from Wasteland. I don't know either, but there we go. That's that. It's not telling me to glue the face on, but I'm pretty sure I've got to glue the face on, because all of a sudden on one stage the face is glued on. So I'm going to actually glue this direct from the thing, because I can. There we go. Big splodge of glue on there. Get the face on. Looks pretty central. It doesn't have to be up the right way, because you can't have it. You can have it either way up. That'll be fine. So that goes there. Right, put the arms on. It looks a bit like that. Done the other side. Then we need the front, the back, the two sides, and the top. There's the top. Right, so all of that's just got to be glued together. Now I don't really want to play around with them yet, because I don't think them arms are going to be dried yet. So what I'm going to do is put those bits off to one side, turn over the paper, and see this thing about the backpack stuff. I'm going to build them. Oh look, two bars needed for those. Just what I've got left. And now it's got numbers on them again. Right, so I need, do I use those? 24? Doesn't say anything about those that I can see, so it looks like they gave us a couple of spare bits. Chris is out of brandy, so the stream must be coming to an end. Pretty much, yes. That's the way things work. Got that, got that. I've been without brandy for like, quarter of an hour. But now I've just approaching the end of the build, so the stream's coming to an end. That's the way the things normally work. Hour and a half, that's about normal. So that goes through there into the middle. I've got to do that again with these. Looks like I've got one washer left over. That was the spare bit. Not much. Very efficient manufacturing. And they're obviously hoping you don't drop a bar, because they don't give you one of them spare. Right, so that's that one. Now it looks like we need two of them and two of them, which is convenient, because again, that's all that I've got left. These bits are going to be fun to get out, hopefully. Hopefully they've laser cut them quite a lot. Yeah, they have. Very minimal nub residue. Come on, out you come. There we go. Last bit, come on. You've got not going to play around with the last bit, taking that to come out. Shane went to Tesco's this week. No more lane control, people everywhere, and very hard to maintain distancing in Lowestoft, Suffolk. Yes, I noticed our local Tesco's have taken away the lane up and down arrows. They still have. They haven't had a queue to get in for a while now, but they still say only so many people in the store. But it wasn't packed. It certainly wasn't busy when I went earlier on today. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad for you. I don't see. I think that's just glued on there to create a sort of box, and then that's going to go on the top. So I need some glue for that. Some glue down the edge there. I'll put that on there. Leave that to dry. And that bit's going to go that way, so the glue needs to be on the outer edge of that. And guess what? I'm going to need some more glue out. Look. That needs to go around there like that. And then that's going to go like that with that in the middle. That works for me. So I need to let those dry before I play it. Actually, do I? No, I want to glue them all together first. That seems to be my best plan. Same in Morrison's, says Brew and Glue. Yeah, I think things are sort of, I wouldn't say easing, but yeah, things are getting a little bit easier. Let's get this that way around and that way around. There we go. So that goes on there. Then that goes on there. Like that. And that just holds together as a block. So that can be left to dry. Leave it on the paper just in case. Got to do the same again with this. So we've got that going together like that. So gluing, it's all got to be that side, isn't it? I did notice there was a big sign outside my local Tesco's today, like a handwritten by management or whatever, saying about the masks, saying you know, absolutely no entry without a mask from Friday. So in theory, with everybody wearing a mask, the social distancing can become slightly less. As long as you're not, you know, face to face talking to people for minutes, then you should be all right. That's that way around. Yep. Some more glue along here. It's when people, you know, lean over you to get something off the shelf that you're walking past or standing next to. But hopefully people will adapt and learn. They might not, but they might. So, you know. Connor's going to bed. Good night, Connor. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's almost finished. You can see a picture. I'll put a picture of it up in the gross group for tomorrow night anyway. So you can always, Mummy will show you that on the pictures later. Well, not later tonight, obviously, but another day, tomorrow. That's that. Right, so they're going to go on the back when it's all assembled. So now these should be dry-ish. So I should be able to get that as the top, that as the front, and that as the back. So, a little more glue for the final time. Wearing a mask takes all the fun out of being Bruce Wayne, I bet. This is Lord Barkley. Yeah, Batman wearing a mask is just going to be completely covered now, isn't it? Because it's lower face was the only bit you could actually see of him. Right, that's that. Let's do the same for the back. This is going to be the fun bit because you can't do all of it at once. I'll do the other side. Let's get that on there. Run some of that down the back. In there. Some of that down the back. And in there. That's going to go on that side. Like that, ish. If I can lay that down like that. I can't lay that down like that. Okay, I bet I can if I'm careful. I expect I probably can. I might not. If I don't touch it, it'll be fine. And then let's get lots of glue on this and then just get on with it. Let's call that the inside. Do the same on the other side. Come on, glue, hold out for me just a little bit longer. Do that. Right, so that's the inside and that's the back, so that's got to go like that. Okay. That side, that side. This is where you need several hands at once. That and that, like that. Then this is the back, like that. There we go. That's that together. The legs don't seem very tight. I might have to tighten those up. Instead of talking, you can mumble like the rest of us then. What? Who? Me? What? I'm wearing a mask. Batman, yes. Right, that's that. I need some more glue though. Look, the legs come off as well. You won't even stand up for me to get the glue. You can lay down again. You'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Glue. Don't lean on the glue when you get the glue out because you get it on your fingers. Right, in the groove. And I'm going to call this the inside, so it's going to be along there as well. Along there and along there. Don't know about the front and back, so I won't worry about those. Get that on there, and that should hold things a little bit squarer. So that might help with everything. I can still get access to the bits from the inside up his bottom. So I shall add some more glue along that seam. Wrap tape around it, says Lord Barkley. Ready, caps? Yeah. That robot is like you with the buttons. What? Hey? It's funny when how Batman is alone, he still talks in his Batman voice to himself. Yeah, I can't do a Batman voice. It's much too deep. Right. There we go. That's that. Let's dribble some more glue around there. He's not alone though, is it? That's the point. He's got the camera crew with him. That's that. Right, now lay him down that way. I can get some more glue out. Actually, I'm not going to bother getting glue out. I'm going to glue onto here directly. Where these bits are going to go. Right up in the corners like that. Just like that. That might even hold the thing together. Yeah, tape would be a good idea, or an elastic band or something, but you know, that would mean having prepped and got stuff ready, which I didn't do. So let's see if I can squish that a little bit and that a little bit. That might make the lids a little bit tighter. It might not. It sort of hasn't. And this is a bit that's coming apart like that. I do like the U-Gears stuff where there's basically no glue required. The bits just fit together nicely, just well enough that everything holds it where it should be. And anything that doesn't is sort of pinned or hinged right so it fits properly. But we make do, you know, it's just a fun build thing. It looks like that. It does. Honest, if I turn it over, it will look just like that, sort of. Except some bits are looser than others, and it won't stand up. But apart from that, it will be exactly the same. It does stand. It stands up. Look, mostly, sometimes a little bit. So there we have him, with his little clawy fingers that will even open. and fall off. No, they won't fall. They will fall off, but not much. I can put a little bit more glue on there, and then they'll stay on again for a while. Probably until I play with it again. So, there we have the little wasteland droid person thing. It's been at Ted's gym, he thinks. Yes, probably about there. It's a big bot. It could well be, yes. So, we have one piece left over. I bet nobody guessed there'd be one piece left over. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. There are those 4 left over as well. I don't think I missed anywhere where they should go. I pretty much just fill in gaps like the top of the legs and things, so yeah. That seems to be that. It looks a bit like that. So, there we have it. I'll leave him there for the glue to finally set, and then I'll stand him up and get some pictures. But that is that. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me come back to the other one. That one, that camera. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely move this, or that, because that's my natural seating arrangement now. So I'll shift that over to the other side and tidy things up. We have a comment. Sal has given us a fun fact about Superman, which if I click a button I can bring that back to the front so I can see what's going on. Look, it's still daylight outside. It's the wind blowing, the curtains open. Sal says, fun fact about Superman. The creators sold him to DC Comics for $150 thinking no one would like him. He is a bit overpowered, isn't he? But yeah. Shane says, a fun little build, similar to those little R2-D2 things I sent you ages ago. They are. I've still got one of them that I haven't painted. It's tucked away behind my mask of stuff. But yes, they were good. They didn't need so much gluing. They were better assemblies than this. But yeah, it's a similar sort of idea, but obviously not a branded anything, this one. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the build. Don't forget tomorrow an evening with, which is just me sitting here chatting to people. So no glue on my fingers and stuff for that. That's nice and easy. Next week is the Nano Dog, which is just behind me there. Well, there's the bit underneath the plane blade. There's the dog itself that we've built so far. Next week we'll be doing a bit more of that. I'm pretty sure it's still not going to be finished, but that's continuing on. And the week after, I'd say maybe something again different, quite different. I've got no idea. It's over there, but it's a secret. So no guessing. Well, you can guess, but I'm not going to tell you. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay safe. Keep washing. I'm going to go and wash my hands because I've got super glue on them now. But yeah, I'll get a picture of him standing up. I'll figure out how to get him to stand up, even if I have to glue his legs together. Sprue and Glue says, are you doing the Nano Titanic? No, Gemma, my wife, has already done that. So, no. But it's you're never going to guess. Don't worry. It's not Nano, because Nano, I've got Nano on the go already. But it'll be something else. But you'll enjoy it. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a professional. I'm not a professional or anything else. But anyway. When I look at your shirt, I think of Magnus Pike, says Shane. Science. Yeah, but it's delicious science. So, thank you all for watching. Again, I keep saying thank you, but I do appreciate that you're spending your evening with me, just, listening to me waffle. Now I want waffles. Damn it. Right. See you soon. See you tomorrow for that, and onwards throughout that. Sunday, as I say, should be me and Ted at probably 8:30, if we can get Ted arranged. If not, we'll figure something out. Thank you all. See you soon. Stay safe. Have fun. Bye-bye.